And there you go. That's it. It's time to go on vacation. So it's almost time. I decided to wait before leaving because I just got the most useful thing I'd been expecting from my vacation. Look at this. Well, this is a power bank. Basically, high capacity, quick unboxing. I already opened it because I was curious. It contains 3 items. There we go. The first power bank. Here, look at this size. So it's still pretty compact, but most importantly, you've got 3 USB ports. 2 Type-C ports here, plus a Type-A it will be able to charge quickly. And that's going to be one of the main features of this power bank. And also, it has a screen on the front right here, where you can directly read the remaining percentage. Check this out, it's the iPhone 13 Pro. It's barely the size of my iPhone 13 Pro, so they say it's even smaller than a 16. So it's true that the size is great. You can just set it down like this. First item in the package. Second item, a nice pouch. So what's cool is that in the pouch, you can store it, of course. There's even a divider inside. Wow, the pouch feels so soft. And you can store your cable. Your cable that will let you recharge it. You can even store your adapter inside to recharge this item. Here we have 20,000 mAh, which is a very, very large capacity. This can recharge my iPhone 16 Pro about 3.5 times, nearly 4. This one is ultra powerful. 85 watts, that means I can even recharge my MacBook, for example. That's a big, big advantage to be able to recharge your phone, your computer, and the small cameras I'll take with me, for example, when vlogging. For example, I have extra headphones, different types, and sometimes several cameras. Or even being able to recharge my little battery pack that charges several batteries at once, because thanks to that, I can charge 3 batteries at the same time. I just 2 little action cameras here like this, so that's pretty cool. The box, I just leave it there. So a very, very simple product. Honestly, it's simple. We have a screen here, as I mentioned, that shows the battery percentage. It's at 100% since I just unboxed it to charge, as I'm leaving for New York City in a few hours. And I thought this is going to be super convenient for making my videos, vlogging, connecting my phone, and so on. So 2 USB-C ports and 1 USB Type-A port. The advantage is that I can just pop a USB-C in here, and a USB-C here, and a Type-A, and here. So we're going to do the real-life test. For example, I'm going to recharge this, my battery pack thing. What's nice is it lights up instantly. I'm not sure if you can see the LEDs here, so we'll be able to recharge this. I'll be able to charge my laptop here. With the USB-C ports, he can recharge. Does it show it's charging? Yes, it says it's charging. Power source, adapter, and supply. And besides my phone, I'm at 90%, but hey, and I'll be able to charge my phone as well. So what's great is that it will be able to recharge my whole environment all at once. I can put it by my cables, which lets me work. For example, I tell myself I have a bit of time to edit. Well, the advantage is that it will charge 3 devices, 3 products at the same time. What's cool is I'll take it with me and show you how it's really used. I'll go with my cousin so we can charge both our phones and other devices together. So thanks to the 2 USB-C ports and being able to charge up to 85 watts, that's really impressive. And of course, when you use it, it splits the power a little bit. You won't get 85 watts from every output. For example, USB Type-A supplies less power. So here, for example, charging the computer, charging the phone, and also, so here's some boxes here. And I can even plug in cameras or other devices like my little AirPod case. Anyway, let's go. I'm going to take it with me and we'll test over several days a week to really see how useful this product is. You can see that here, for example, it's charging. We've already charged 3%. So it's really designed to recharge as quickly as possible. Laptops still use a lot of power, especially this one with its large 16-inch screen. And the brightness is all the way up and everything. First morning in New York, it's sunny. We're leaving our hotel, the Pod 51, located among the skyscrapers. All right, we're going to go explore the city. We really came here as tourists. We're going to withdraw a little cash and see how it goes. We're having some breakfast first. Some greenery here feels great. Wow, New York is amazing. Well, since I'm making a little vlog for you after all the wandering around, it's time to recharge a bit, so I brought him with me. He's still at 96%. We can recharge. Here we go. Now I'm going to be able to put it on charge, and we're off. Just like that, another little day of adventure today. There we go, 44%. Most importantly, it says it's fast charging thanks to the right cable. And above all, this super fast power supply. So just to give you an idea, for example, right now I'm at 45%. I think we're almost going to see the percentage go up pretty quickly. Since you can get up to 85 watts directly from this box, I'm just waiting to show you. It's already at 46%. So it's great for being able to recharge these little action cameras like this when you're traveling. And you can connect up to 3 ports, like I was saying. And those 85 watts are divided between them. Honestly, it's really absolutely amazing. Right now, I'm thinking, look, we're at 48%. So I'm going to leave it on all the time. All right, let's get back. It's 49, and it's super, super fast, and we'll see how long it took. We started at 96%. I'll let it charge a bit. That's still a big advantage. I love these cameras. They're convenient and recharge much faster than usual. That lets me leave in any conditions, and I brought my pack with 3 extra batteries just in case. But it's pretty convenient to do it like this as well. All right, at 50%, I'll leave you, and there you go, 50%. We're going to get ready, and we're going to go face this crazy city. I also realized that I already didn't have much battery left on my smartphone. One advantage is you can charge multiple devices at once, and I just started charging this one a few minutes ago. It's almost full. Honestly, 90% on the Osmo is really enough. And the phone, well, it runs out of battery pretty quickly, so that would be cool. I can do almost 4 charges with the 20,000 milliamp hours. It's still charging a bit, then we can go. Currently, it's 9:02 and 62%. I'm going to take a few more minutes. I quickly recharged to 74% in a few minutes. His is at 97%, which is enough for me. The last few percent of charging always take longer, whether it's cars, motorcycles, or power banks. So now I'm set for the day. Let's go. I can bring it in my bag just in case. Just in case, I always carry a bag. I'm unplugging the cameras. There we go. And it has its little pouch here, made of Alcantara too. It's soft, it's really nice. There we go. I'm putting the cable away. You don't need ones this long, that's why I got these shorter ones. USB-C to USB-C. At the same time, it lets me charge the power bank with a small charger, like the one for my phone, for example. And you pack all of that back inside. And then you're good to go again for the adventure. Honestly, the small cables are still much more convenient. And here we go. That way, I can charge everything I need. And now we start the video again. Here we go. Day 2 in New York. Ah, Inception, the video within the video. All right, we're running low on battery, down to 50%, which is still good. Here's the USB-C cable. Let's enjoy this view. We're settled, taking the subway again, and need our useful phone. Now I have 85% left. I'm going to set it to maximum power, 85 watts to give it the maximum power. 51% here. We're charging it as much as we can. We'll leave it for now, and I'll return to it later. What time is it now? 107 post-meridian. We'll see how long it takes to rise again. But it should be fast, especially with USB-C. Let's enjoy it a little longer. Let's go. Let's take a subway ride. It's 142 post-meridian battery at 86% and charging well. We're good. We're going to put it in the bag. We're going to charge it up to 100%. .201 post-meridian, 95%. For this one, raise it from 50% to 95%. That's just 10% battery, which is pretty good. So 20,000 milliamp hours. That's pretty cool. There are raccoons. In Central Park, I can't believe it. That's crazy. There are raccoons. No way. That's incredible. Oh my God. That's insane. Plus, there are fireflies. I don't know if you see, man. There are fireflies everywhere. You see those things that light up. Amazing what you see in Central Park. The fire trucks, guys. The firehouse fire trucks, hidden right in the middle of New York. The crazy thing was that there were fire trucks here. Sometimes there are small parking lots. Always big cars everywhere. A Volkswagen Jetta. Do you compare it to the others? It does look tiny. Fragments from outside Grand Central. There, all the taxis, the bridge, which is beautiful, the architecture, and right next to it, another gigantic tower. Everything is gigantic. Well, we can see that we have a flight soon. Here I am at the airport, and I thought while waiting for my plane in the lounge, at least I have my charger. With my 3 USB ports, I can charge my phone and computer to edit on the plane. And also the phone. That will let me be sure. And then, I've been walking around with my pouch since the beginning. Really very, very convenient. And to be able to charge it quickly via USB. And so now I'm all set. Everything started charging, maximum power. So here we're at 75%. And this one is at 59% right here. And then we'll just let everything charge quietly at the airport. This one is done. It's charged enough so I can unplug it. I have 38% left here. The MacBook is at 72%. And my phone, hold on. My phone that I'm filming with is at 92%. We were just under 80 earlier, I think. Let's keep going. There's still 38% battery left, which is plenty. Well, my phone is charged to 100%, so I'll keep going a bit more. So, with the laptop charging, I still have 23% left on the power bank. You can see it here. We're at 81%. So I can take my phone off now. There we go. I'll unplug it and put the cable away. Let's see. With the remaining 23%, will that basically cover the remaining 20% of this MacBook Air here? There are 10% left here. And so here we can see we're at 80. Now it's gone up to 92%. So let's say that, for example, to charge a computer like this, it's almost 1% for 1%. So I don't know exactly what kind of battery we have in an Apple like this, but I think it must be maybe the equivalent of a 20,000 milliamp hour. So we're going to let it charge all the way so we can really drain this power bank and then recharge the computer. There's 5% left right here, and the Mac is charged to 97%. We're going to have to go catch the plane, so we'll leave it like this. But at least this gives you a direct idea of what you can recharge with this power bank. Multiple times, the phone, many accessories, cameras, etc. Batteries, cameras. Overall, it's a very cool portable accessory. Even if you're away for 3, 4, 5 days and you don't have access to outlets. For example, a laptop like this is good for video and photo editing or similar tasks. I'll debrief you at home when I recharge it to full. Last cookie, because there's a storm right now. There have been crazy lightning flashes for a while. It's possible that our flight might be delayed to go back, but I feel that it'll shake a bit during takeoff. So here I am back home, and I like to recharge quickly since I have a big portable charger like this, which recharges me since I recharge it with solar power. And so that allows me to power all of this. So there we go. And now we can recharge it with the right cable. We can draw up to 100 watts. So little by little, I can see it's going up and it's going up, going up. 61 watts already pretty quickly right from the start to be able to recharge. And clearly recharging at 60 watts already works pretty well. So I can see that right now, for example, I have 81% left. He had 0.5 left, and I'll be able to put it on charge like this. And we'll try to charge it up to 100%. So now, what time is it? I don't have the time like this. Can I see it on my phone if I pull this down? Shoot it, cut it to video. It's 7:16 post-meridian, and we'll see when it's full. This 20,000 milliamp hour power bank, knowing that in here I have 2,000 watt hours. Just to give you an idea, it's been charging for 10 minutes, so we're still at 62 watts delivered. I try with several cables each time, and we're already almost at 20%, so 15% in 10 minutes. It's charging pretty well. It's been charging for 70 minutes. After an hour and 10 minutes, we're charging at 33 watts and already at 90%, which is pretty good. So let's say that in an hour and 15 minutes, or even an hour and a half, you can fully charge the power bank with an output of about 60 watts. It's like everything else, like electric cars or any battery type. At the end, the last 20% takes much longer to charge, and it's even said that often. The last 20% takes almost as much time as the first 80. So that's the 90% charge. I'll still bring it to 100% because it'll be cool, and let me test it. And you can see here that the power level is dropping, but we're still doing pretty well, especially with 20,000 milliamp hours. So now we're really getting to the end, 98%, and now the power that's going in is dropping directly. So in the end, it's not really necessary to charge it all the way to 100%. If you get to 90 or 95%, that'll be more than enough for most uses, unless you're going really far away on vacation and you can let it charge all night. But ideally, 90% is great. That's actually the fastest phase. This CUKTECH power bank has 20,000 milliamp hours. For me, it was great for recharging cameras, very convenient for daily use, easy to carry, and especially useful for recharging many small cameras. And that's a real advantage. You can even charge your laptop with USB-C, so it can also be a backup battery. For example, if I'm editing on a plane and I can't plug in, I just take it out, bam, I recharge. I can charge cameras, the laptop, and the cameras. For those wanting continuous video recording, use USB-C to USB-C on cameras. This lets you run a shoot for hours without stopping, which is impressive even on GoPros and similar devices. For example, for those who do very long time lapses, I used to do time lapses that lasted, for example, all night. You plug in the power, you keep going, and you can do a time lapse of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours. Because that's huge compared to the small batteries, for example, in cameras or photo devices. And that's really a big advantage. Thanks to CUKTECH for sending this. Some products are quite useful to me, while others less so. This is the product I'll take everywhere, along with chargers and more. And above all, USB-C, since it has become a standard in Europe, is great, and the advantage is that there's this one. In case you have an old cable or an older device to charge, for example, my security cameras use an old charging cable. It can be a little bonus, for example, to leave it or charge some slightly older things where it's still the old USB cables. You know, the micro USB. So that's great. Honestly, I recommend the product. It's easy, simple, there's nothing complicated. There's just a screen here that shows you the percentage. Right now, it's at 100%. And there you go. I'm CUKTECH 15. I recommend it. Nothing else to say. Here's the 15 SE. If you have questions, leave them in the comments, like if you enjoyed it, and let me know if you want more tech products like this. If I like and find a product useful when someone sends it to me, I decide to make a video about it. I usually turn down most things, but this was a good product, and I'm happy with it. That's why I'm saying this. I'm not obligated, because they didn't tell me to say that I was happy. So yeah, I'm happy. It's a good product.